guys, it's Phoebe here from Little Grey Box with Matt behind the camera. And on this channel, we share with you all our experiences and tips to help you travel well. And in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 of our favorite things to do in Seoul, South Korea. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now and say hello in the comments below. Let's get started. On our trip to Seoul, we were really curious to visit the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea. It was kind of a half-day tour and you were led around by an official tour group. You never actually enter North Korea, you always stay on the South Korean side, but you do get to see North Korea. You can look through binoculars, you can see the signal jamming towers, and your guide will tell you so much information about the history, about current and past relations between the North and South, and you will get to glimpse some amazing sights, including the invasion tunnels. Matt and I were really excited to do this because it seemed like such an adventurous thing to experience, and it was an unexpected highlight of our entire trip to Seoul. Be sure to visit Bukchon Hanok Village, a beautiful traditional Korean village with incredible views over Seoul, some gorgeous winding streets, and really lovely photography spots too. You can also hire traditional dress or costumes nearby, so if you want to have that full-on photo shoot moment, you absolutely can. Now, one thing I would say about visiting this spot is it is a residential area, which means locals live there. So it's really important as travelers that we're respectful. That way we aren't bothering the locals. Make sure you don't enter anyone's property, touch anyone's house, climb on their things, or make too much noise like yelling, screaming, and running as you're moving around. Just keep it chill and keep it cool. Built in 1395, Gyeongbokgung Palace was the main royal palace of the Joseon dynasty. Now, Matt and I loved visiting this location because the buildings were just stunning, and it gave us a deeper appreciation for South Korean culture and history. Another thing we really loved after we had seen the palace was wandering over to the National Folk Museum, which was totally free as opposed to the palace, which was paid entry. And one of the things we really enjoyed seeing at the National Folk Museum was all of the locals dressed up in their traditional garments, both men and women. It was just so lovely to see. They were letting us take photos and smiling and posing with us, so it was really great to get that hands-on dose of local culture. Of course, if you're going to Seoul, you are going to want to get hands-on with some Korean beauty. I know, I've got you, I did too. And the place you're going to want to go is Myeongdong. That is the best starting point, you guys. You are going to find the streets here lined with shops. There are some great boutiques and clothing stores, of course, shoe stores, all of that. But really what you're there for is the beauty, and there is no shortage of it. There are all kinds of stores filled with beauty products you didn't even know you needed and you didn't even know existed. And what's great about this area is there's other things to see and do as well. There's plenty of great food, but you might also like to visit the Myeongdong Cathedral, which is just gorgeous inside and out. And my favorite spot to grab a very cute, Insta-worthy cup of coffee has to be the Stalnanda Pink Pool Cafe. A great way to experience a different side of Seoul and kind of escape all the hustle and bustle of big city life is to check out the Chung Itchyon stream. Now, this 10.9 kilometer stream wraps its way through the heart of Seoul, and when you walk down into the area, you'll see there's plenty of spots to pull up a seat and have yourself a lovely picnic in the sun or shade. And Matt and I really loved wandering along this area, kind of jumping over stones and just experiencing something a little bit different in such a big built-up area. Have you ever thought about visiting Seoul? Is South Korea on your travel bucket list? Or have you visited and you have some great tips and recommendations for other people? Be sure to share in the comments below and let me know which of those 5 activities grabs your interest the most. Now, you guys, if you are planning a trip to Seoul, we have loads of free travel guides for you on the Little Grey Box website and here on YouTube, of course. You might like to watch our Seoul travel guide video. We will have those linked for you in the description box below. Now, you guys, if you found this video useful, be sure to use our affiliate links to book your next adventure anywhere in the world. Those are linked below for you, and when you do use them, we will earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. Alright you guys, and with that brings this week's episode to a close. I really hope you enjoyed it. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode, and be sure to say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Love ya!